Are you serious? Are you serious? Riots, campus chaos, anti-Semitic spreading across America and around the world. The Bible said the whole world would come against Israel, and folks, you're watching it right before your very eyes, and it's not done yet. Let me tell you all about that in just a second, but first, www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com. Gold has been an unstoppable run. It's been on an absolute unstoppable run. It has gone up more than 81% in the last 5 years and almost 20% in the last 12 months. It is happening. Central banks are ditching the dollar, and the U.S. Treasuries are buying more gold. The good news, it is predicted to go even higher. It's going up. The UBS even said it would go up to $5,000 an ounce. Noble Gold Investments phone has not stopped ringing. Folks, you can go to www.pastorpaulgold.com or call them on the phone at 877-646-5347. Everyone wants to protect their retirement with gold, and you can do the same. Noble Gold Investments can help you secure some gold to protect your future from day one. You work with the same dedicated all-American experts. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced investor, over at Noble Gold, they will make sure you get all the help you need. And this month, Noble Gold Investments will give you this right here, this free 1/4 of an ounce gold coin. It's a gold standard coin, 1/4 of an ounce. It's worth over $700. They'll give this to you for free if you roll over that 401k or set up a gold or silver IRA. Just go right now to www.pastorpaulgold.com or call them at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad you did. Campus chaos. Pray for our nation. Pray for our nation. As the riots, and I watched it, I got, guys, last night, I seen what was going on, but then UCLA went crazy. And so there I was in the middle of the night watching this insane situation as it was breaking out everywhere. It was disgusting, really. But we're watching it in a big way here at UCLA and other places. The anti-Israel protest at Columbia University ended when the New York Police Department infiltrated the Hamilton Hall and cleared it out within 2 hours. Several people were arrested, and the encampment on campus was cleared. Now, lingering protesters marched to the City College of New York and clashed with police there. The New York Police Department made several arrests, and the protest there was ended. But in UCLA, it was a whole different story. A group of 100 pro-Israeli counter-protesters arrived on UCLA's campus and began to clash with the anti-Israel agitators and protesters who were just trashing the college and threatening the Jewish students and made them fearful for their lives. Finally, the Jewish students said, enough's enough. And so they began to get into some scuffles and fighting, and there was injuries. And after about 3 hours, there was no police to be found. Everybody's watching this on national television, and there's no police anywhere. No Governor Newsom, no mayor, nobody. No police, nobody. They let these folks fight for 3 solid hours, and then they finally, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass finally ordered the LAPD to cooperate with other law enforcement agencies to try to break up the protest. Additional clashes then began between anti-Israeli protesters were seen overnight in the University of Arizona and in Tulane University and in New Orleans and everywhere else. And there's sit-ins and there's threats and there's anti-Semitic slurs and there's all kinds of horrible things being said and threatens and activity against the Jewish people all across America. It's campus chaos. And the Bible tells us that in Zechariah that Jerusalem will become a cup of trembling, a burdensome stone for all people. And all that burden themselves with it will be broken into pieces. Meanwhile, Benjamin Netanyahu continues to keep the hammer down. He continues to keep the hammer down to try to destroy Hamas, to eliminate Hamas. But he's getting tons of pressure from the French foreign ministers. He's getting pressure from the Biden administration. He's getting pressure from the entire United Nations and the European Union and everybody else to stop, to not finish off this terrorist organization called Hamas. But his own government, coalition government he has, says to him that if he doesn't finish off Hamas, they will finish off him, and they will hold a new election, put somebody in who will. And so basically, Netanyahu says, look, I'm in it to win it. We're going to finish off Hamas. Meanwhile, Hezbollah in southern Lebanon threatening to continue the attack on Israel. And then there's always Iran. And then there's, of course, the Syrians and the Russians and the Houthi rebels in Yemen. And there's just, the whole world. So this thing is following the narrative of the Bible. It is unbelievable, but it literally is following the exact narrative of the Bible, folks. It really, really is. We're living in these end times. We're living in these last days. And people need to give their life to Jesus Christ. It's not going to get better. And in our book, Revelation 9:11, I wrote about it. I mean, I even heard today, former New York police, I forgot his title, head of the police department of New York City. I just heard him today say that it's not just anti-Semitic hatred going on, but he said it's these professional rioters and organizers are communist and Marxists grouped in now with radical Islamists. It's exactly what I wrote in my book, Revelation 9:11, I called it cultural Marxism, tied in with a global movement of a new world order. I wrote it in the book. I tell you how it's going to be done, and you're watching it starting to begin. Guys, give your life to Jesus Christ. We are in the end times. You can get my book at Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon.com and get Revelation 9:11. Guys, it is, and I just want people to know what's going on. I just want people to know what is going on. We're in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Don't wait around. He's coming soon. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy right here, right here on the coming apocalypse. And also tonight I'll be hosting along with Israel Hall, we'll be hosting Getting Ready tonight at ffctv.church. You can find that tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Wow, I'll be back with more right here on the coming apocalypse. Are you saved? It's getting close. It's getting real close.